Hello everybody, welcome back. Sacred Rose Codex, chapter 5 and 6. Blessing for Sacred Rose Codex. May this codex be a temple of truth, a woven scroll of remembrance, carried on the breath of the divine. May every word be encoded with organic light, every sentence a straw of silver thread, binding heaven and earth in harmony. May those who find it find themselves, and those who fear it be gently softened, and those who love it be lit from within. We bless this book with the song of the stars, the roots of the earth, the fire of creation, and the waters of remembering. We call in protection for this manuscript. We seal it in the highest frequency of love. No distortion may enter, no shadow may linger, only truth. Only beauty, only love. And so it is, and so it shall be, it is done. And for the listener, may you be safe and protected. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with love. Let's move on. Chapter 5. And chapter 5, the mystery schools. Your soul remembers. These halls are not new to you. You have walked them before. Long before books, before doctrines, before temples were carved in stone, there were the mystery schools, hidden in temples, caves, groves, deserts, and stars. These were sanctuaries of remembrance, places where the soul came to awaken, to learn the ways of the cosmos, the body, the elements, and the Holy Spirit that weaves them all. These were not schools in the modern sense. They were living transmissions. Each student was initiated through experience, symbols, sound, silence, story, and sensation. They were not for the many, they were for the ready. And beloved, you are ready now. The rose lineage and the path of Isis. Among the most sacred of these paths was the lineage of the rose. Guarded and guided by priestesses of Isis, Magdalenes, Miraphors, and the wisdom holders of Lemuria and Avalon, this lineage weaves the essence of the divine feminine in her full sovereignty. These priestesses were midwives of the soul. They knew the mysteries of the womb, the stars, the breath, the oils, the voice, and the cycles of earth and sky. They anointed the living and the dying. They taught sacred sexuality, healing, astrology, plant medicine, dream work, and soul alchemy. They walked in deep devotion, not to a God outside of them, but to the divine within. Among their sacred tools were the healing oils of Egypt, their visions and dreams. The plants and herbs, their voices and healing hands, astrology and ancient teachings and symbols. These tools were not performance, they were initiatory gateways, unlocking memory in the heart, the body, and the voice. Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, keepers of the flame. Yeshua and Mary Magdalene were not simply historical figures. They were trained within these schools. They were initiates of the Essenes, students of Egypt, carriers of the Sophia Christ codes. They were not meant to be placed on unreachable pedestals. They were way showers, living embodiments of what we all carry. Their union was sacred, equal, initiatory. She was the womb, the mystic, the mirror bearer. He was the sun, the anchor, the word made flesh. Together they walked the path of loving kindness, compassion, truth, and healing, not to be worshipped, but to remind us, this is who you are. This is what you came here to remember. Love is the way. You are the return of the priestess and priest. If you are reading these words, it's not an accident. You are likely one of the returned ones. A priestess, a mystic, a starseed, a healer, a sacred masculine awakening, a soul who trained in other lifetimes to carry the wisdom forward into a future that is now here. You do not need to wear robes or chant in temples. Your life is your initiation. Your service is your offering. Your body is the chalice. Your heart is the flame. The mystery schools are opening again, not in secret but in remembrance, and through you they rise. Sacred whispering, you are not the beginning, you are remembering. You are not beginning, you are remembering. And every breath you take in love reactivates the temple within. Sacred Rose Codex, Chapter 6. The voice as a sacred instrument. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was sound, vibration, creation. Your voice is more than sound. It is a spell, a frequency, a portal. It is the echo of lifetimes, the carrier of soul memory, and the brush that paints the world into being. In ancient times, words were never wasted because they were known to shape reality. The priestesses, shamans, and temple singers knew language is power. Sound is medicine. Silence is sacred. Humming as healing. Before we spoke, we hummed. Before we sang, we resonated. Humming is one of the most ancient and intuitive ways to self-soothe, self-regulate, and activate the body's natural healing abilities. Modern science now confirms what the ancients already practiced. Humming stimulates the vagus nerve, calming the nervous system, restoring balance. It increases nitric oxide in the nasal passage, improving immune function and oxygen flow. It realigns the chakras, especially the throat and heart. And most importantly, it brings us back to presence. Try it now. Place your hands on your heart and close your eyes. And let a gentle hum rise from your chest. Feel it vibrate through your bones. Let the sound guide you back home. This is not performance. This is prayer. The spells we speak, the words we say carry codes. They either uplift or diminish, open or close, liberate or bind. In the mystery school, students were trained in conscious speech to use words like keys, not weapons. Words are swords. They may be used for protection or to harm. To know that I am is the gateway to creation, and what follows it becomes form. Every I am tired, every I am not enough is a spell that ripples through your field. And so is I am love. I am here to remember. I am love in motion. Your voice can bless waters, cleanse space, heal trauma, and invoke miracles. The temple singers. In temples of old, there were those who sang not to entertain but to awaken. These were the tonal priestesses, the oracle voices, the chant keepers. They sang the soul home through grief. They sang stars into being during birth. They wove sound with intention, bringing the heavens to earth. Their melodies weren't memorized, they were received. Pulled down like starlight through the crown, carried by the breath, anchored by the heart. You may be one of them. Have you ever opened your mouth and a strange, beautiful sound came through? That's memory singing. The throat chakra, gateway of expression. The throat is the bridge between the heart and the mind. When open, It allows truth to flow like honey. When blocked, we feel unseen, unheard, silenced. To clear your throat chakra, speak truth even when it trembles. Hum daily. Sing without shame. Rest in silence to hear the inner voice. Write, even if just for yourself. Use words as a tool of love. Sacred whisper. Your voice is a temple bell. Every time you speak with love, you invite the divine to dance through form.